Welcome to Mindful Moments. Nourish your mind on the go. This audio uses AI narration to present our original book analysis. Today, we're diving into Michelle Obama's Becoming. It's a memoir that takes us from her childhood on Chicago's South Side to her time as First Lady. And we're going deep on those nuggets of wisdom and aha moments that make this book so powerful.
Yeah, it really is a story brimming with these universal experiences. Navigating those career doubts or family dynamics and societal pressures. It's personal and relatable and packed with insights that I think can resonate with anyone, regardless of background.
Right. And for example, she recounts her childhood fascination with the word white, struggling to read it in class. It's a small detail, but it speaks volumes about the subtle ways that racial awareness emerges so early on.
Exactly. And these seemingly insignificant moments provide glimpses into the values instilled in her by her family, ultimately shaping her worldview and her resilience in the face of future challenges. And Michelle's honesty about her internal struggles makes her story relatable, even inspiring.
Yeah, and she doesn't shy away from the tougher stuff. Like her brother's fire safety drills were intense. But it highlights the importance of preparedness and responsibility, qualities that are evident throughout her life.
Absolutely. And we also see this in her grandfather's journey during the Great Migration, a testament to resilience and adaptation in the face of immense societal change. It really speaks to the strength and determination that is woven into the fabric of her family history.
That family history really comes alive in her vivid descriptions of the South Shore.
Yeah.
It wasn't a life of luxury, but the love and support within her small apartment are palpable. It makes you realize that environment doesn't always dictate your potential.
Especially when you have figures like Michelle's father, Fraser, battling multiple sclerosis yet remaining a pillar of strength for his family is a testament to his character. It's clear that his unwavering support played a crucial role in shaping her development.
It's interesting how her upbringing in this close-knit community contrasts with her experiences at Whitney Young Magnet High School and later at Princeton University, both predominantly white institutions.
This shift forced her to confront assumptions about race and class, recognizing privileges she'd taken for granted. It's a pivotal part of her becoming, mirroring the journeys many of us undergo as we broaden our horizons and challenge our own perspectives.
Yeah, and those experiences weren't always easy. She openly discusses facing discrimination and the pressure to overperform, highlighting the burden of representation that she carried.
And these experiences are crucial to understanding her later work advocating for diversity and inclusion. They fueled her passion for creating opportunities for historically marginalized communities, demonstrating the power of channeling those personal struggles into meaningful action.
It's amazing how she managed to stay true to herself while navigating these new and often challenging environments. Take her time at Princeton, for instance. She found community with other students of color at the Third World Center, but also formed a close bond with her roommate Suzanne, who came from a completely different background.
Right, that unlikely friendship is a reminder that we can learn and grow from those who are different from us. It challenges us to step outside of our comfort zones and embrace new perspectives, enriching our understanding of the world and ourselves.
Their bond makes Suzanne's unexpected death all the more poignant. It forced Michelle to reevaluate her priorities and question her path. Did this part of her journey resonate with you at all?
Loss has a way of prompting introspection, pushing us to align our actions with our values. In Michelle's case, it led her to question the fulfillment she sought in her career,
Which ultimately led her to Sidley & Austin, a prestigious law firm. She achieved professional success, but something was still missing. It's a feeling many high achievers can probably relate to, that nagging sense of, is this all there is?
Right. It's a common struggle, especially for those driven by a desire for purpose beyond just status or financial gain. Michelle's honesty about this internal conflict makes her story even more relatable, demonstrating that even those who have it all can grapple with finding true meaning. This search for purpose led her to a fateful encounter with a summer associate named Barack Obama. She was assigned to be his advisor at the firm, and, well, the rest is history.
Yeah. It wasn't love at first sight, though. Michelle was initially put off by Barack's tardiness. It's fascinating to see how their relationship unfolded, gradually evolving from professional respect to a shared passion for social justice. Did you find their early interactions surprising at all?
I think it's refreshing to see a relationship built on intellectual connection and shared values, rather than just instant attraction. It makes their story feel grounded and relatable. Michelle even took Barack to a community meeting early on, almost as a test of his commitment to the causes he championed.
And he passed with flying colors. It's in these moments that you see the seeds of his future success as a community organizer and politician, connecting with people from all walks of life and inspiring them with his vision.
Yeah, their connection deepened, leading to marriage and a life that intertwined their personal and professional ambitions. We see Michelle navigating motherhood, grappling with fertility struggles, and supporting Barack's burgeoning political career, all while trying to carve out her own path.
That's a lot to juggle. And Michelle doesn't shy away from the complexities. She's open about her initial reluctance to embrace the role of political spouse, the feeling of her own ambitions being overshadowed by her husband's. Many people in similar situations can likely relate to that internal struggle.
It's a difficult balance, for sure, and it's inspiring to see how she navigated it with grace and determination. Michelle found ways to contribute, connecting with communities and championing causes she cared about. While remaining a supportive wife and a dedicated mother, it's a testament to her strength and resilience.
Absolutely. She talks about her work at the University of Chicago hospitals, her efforts to build Public Allies Chicago, her dedication to mentoring young people. It's clear that she never stopped striving to make a difference, regardless of her official title.
Right. Her story challenges the notion that supporting a partner's ambitions requires sacrificing one's own. Michelle's journey demonstrates the possibility of finding creative ways to integrate your passions into a new reality.
Of course, then comes the whirlwind of the presidential campaign. She paints a vivid picture of the intense scrutiny, the constant pressure, and the sacrifices they made as a family. It offers a glimpse into the personal toll of public life, a side we don't often see.
Yeah, and she does so with honesty and vulnerability. Sharing her frustrations with a relentless pace and the invasion of privacy, it humanizes the experience, reminding us that even those in the public eye face relatable challenges.
Even in the midst of chaos, she finds humor in the small moments. She recounts her daughter's reactions to Barack announcing his candidacy. Sasha, only 6 at the time, simply asked, "Daddy, are you going to be president of the world?"
Mm-hmm.
It's a charming reminder that children offer unique perspective on even the most extraordinary events.
Right, those moments of levity are crucial, especially for children thrust into the spotlight. Michelle's commitment to prioritizing family dinners, maintaining bedtime routines, and finding ways to connect with Barack despite his busy schedule highlights the importance of normalcy amidst extraordinary circumstances.
And then comes that historic election night. She captures the overwhelming joy, the sense of relief, but also the weight of responsibility as they prepared to step into the White House. It's a turning point, not just for their family, but for the nation. Marking the election of the first black president,
it's a moment of immense significance, and Michelle acknowledges the weight of history while also expressing a deep sense of humility. She doesn't shy away from the challenges of transitioning to life in the White House, the adjustments they had to make as a family, and the constant scrutiny that comes with being the first family.
She even discusses the isolation and limitations on their freedom that come with living in the bubble of the White House, the constant presence of security. It's a reminder that even with the privileges of power, there are significant sacrifices.
And yet she finds ways to cope and thrive. We see her launching initiatives like Let's Move, promoting healthy eating and exercise for children, and joining forces supporting military families. These projects allowed her to utilize her platform to address issues she deeply cared about, showcasing her dedication to creating positive change.
It's inspiring to see how she embraced the role of First Lady, not just passively accepting the traditional duties, but actively using her influence to tackle complex social issues with passion and determination.
Absolutely. She also champions diversity and inclusion, speaking out against racism and sexism, and inspiring young people to believe in their dreams. This is a crucial part of her legacy, using her voice to empower those who have been marginalized, and reminding us that our differences are our strengths.
And she doesn't shy away from difficult conversations. She talks about the pain of racial profiling, the fear of gun violence, the importance of empathy and understanding. It's a reminder that even in the highest office, she remained connected to the realities of everyday Americans.
This authenticity is what makes Michelle Obama such a compelling figure. She's relatable, honest, vulnerable, and never stops striving to make a difference in the world.
She's also incredibly stylish. I love how she uses fashion as a form of expression, celebrating American designers, showcasing diverse styles, and making a statement with every outfit. It's another way she challenges traditional expectations and promotes inclusivity.
Right. It's a subtle but powerful way to communicate, challenging traditional notions of what a first lady should look like, and embracing her own unique style.
Throughout the book, Michelle weaves in reflections on her personal growth, the lessons she's learned, the importance of resilience and self-belief. It's a journey of self-discovery that resonates with readers of all ages and backgrounds.
And that's the beauty of becoming. It's a story about the constant evolution we all go through as individuals. It's a reminder that our experiences, both the triumphs and the challenges, shape who we are, and that the journey is just as important as the destination.
She ends the book with a powerful message about the importance of hope and perseverance, the power of community, and the belief that we can create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come.
It's a message that feels especially relevant in our current times, Despite facing adversity, becoming reminds us that we have the power to choose hope, to lift each other up, and to strive for a more just and equitable society. It's a message that lingers long after you finish that last page.
Yeah, I think that's what makes this book such a compelling read. Michelle's story isn't just a recounting of events. It's a reflection on the human experience, the power of resilience, and the importance of staying true to oneself in the face of immense pressure.
Exactly. And while we've touched on some key takeaways, this deep dive has really only scratched the surface of what becoming has to offer. There are so many layers to her story, from her reflections on race and gender to her insights on leadership and the pursuit of purpose.
It's a book that will stay with you, prompting you to reflect on your own journey of becoming. For anyone seeking inspiration, wanting to understand the woman behind the iconic figure, or simply looking for a captivating read, I highly recommend picking up a copy.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. It's a must-read for anyone who wants to understand the forces that shaped Michelle Obama into the influential figure she is today. You'll be captivated by her honesty, her wit, and her unwavering commitment to making a difference.
And for our listeners, we've included a link in the show notes to make it easy to purchase Becoming and start your own deep dive into Michelle Obama's remarkable story.
Yeah, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future episodes. We have some fascinating books lined up, and we can't wait to share them with you.
Thanks for joining us on this journey through Becoming. Until next time, keep nourishing your mind on the go with mindful moments.